Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. New stimulus checks could start arriving in your bank accounts automatically. Senator Bernie Sanders is urging the Biden administration to pass more stimulus relief for millions of Americans. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and please remember to leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Lawmakers continue to urge the White House to approve a fourth stimulus check for Americans who are struggling financially, with multiple lawmakers proposing that the future relief be tied to economic conditions, meaning stimulus checks might hit bank accounts automatically. As Newsweek recently reported, the White House has been sent 2 letters signed by 26 Democrats pushing for the enactment of so-called automatic stabilizers for expanded unemployment and stimulus checks. They say this will help prevent the kind of partisan gridlock that stalled relief packages during this crisis. Automatic stabilizers would help lawmakers avoid negotiations tied to each relief package. One possibility is to use unemployment as a stabilizer, though an economic indicator might work. With legislation that includes unemployment as an automatic stabilizer, the number of jobless Americans who fell below a predetermined level would trigger a relief payment. When the unemployment rate rises above that level, the relief would be automatically pulled back. A growing number of Democrats continue to push for more financial relief in the form of a one-time payment or recurring payments. President Joe Biden is interested in passing a fourth payment, but one of his main focuses has been on tax credits for childcare expenses and other costs. Millions of Americans say more stimulus money is needed to help those who keep struggling financially. Even though the U.S. economy has shown strong growth of late, it ticked up an annualized rate of 6.4% during the first quarter. Many Americans remain in tough economic straits. CBS News recently reported that about 4 in 10 say their income remains below its pre-crisis levels. As of this week, 2.3 million people had signed a Change.org petition urging lawmakers to pass legislation for recurring $2,000 monthly payments. 21 senators, all Democrats, signed a letter to President Biden in late March supporting recurring stimulus payments. At the state level, millions of Californians and Floridians might be in line for a fourth payment. Governor Gavin Newsom plans to send $600 stimulus checks to its residents under a multi-billion-dollar spending plan unveiled earlier. Roughly 2/3 of Californians might get a stimulus payment under his plan. Meanwhile, many of you are still receiving your $1,400 third stimulus payments. CBS News reported that more than 165 million payments of up to $1,400 per person have been sent out in the 2 months since Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan passed. About 1 million paper checks and economic impact payment cards were sent recently, along with plus-up payments for those who didn't originally get what they were due. Now, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders wrote in a Twitter post this week, "Here's a radical idea. Majority rule. Not a single Republican voted to provide a $1,400 direct payment to working class or a $3,000 child tax credit. The Senate passed this important legislation with 51 votes. We must do the same with the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan." In another Twitter post, Sanders stated, "Our job now is to use reconciliation to provide real help for the working people of this country." Multiple lawmakers now support using the budget reconciliation process once again to pass more relief for the American people. New guidance has been issued to the Senate staff recently. It suggests that Democrats will just get one more try this year to pass a filibuster-proof legislative package to enact additional priorities ranging from infrastructure to immigration policy, proposed by Biden and party leaders on Capitol Hill. If they want to use reconciliation yet again, they need to adopt a fiscal 2023 budget resolution next year, but would likely get only one shot then as well. Senate parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough, 4-page opinion makes clear her view that the framers of the 1974 law establishing the modern budget process did not intend for lawmakers to be able to use the budget reconciliation process as many times as they could jam into a given year. In addition, McDonough wrote that a revised budget resolution with additional reconciliation instructions cannot be automatically discharged to the floor in the absence of a Senate budget panel markup. Democrats pushed through President Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus relief package in March through reconciliation, allowing them to pass the bill in the 50-50 Senate. Democrats initially considered passing the $2.3 trillion American Jobs Plan, the $1.8 trillion American Families Plan, and proposals to expand Medicaid and lower the cost of prescription drugs as separate pieces of legislation. However, because of the parliamentarians' ruling, Democrats would have to combine the proposals into one bill in order to take advantage of the budget reconciliation process. So everyone, that is the end of the video for this afternoon. I hope you found this video helpful today. This coming Friday, I will be giving away another $75 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like the video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed Monday.
Finally, on paycheck fairness. Tomorrow, the Senate will decide whether to take up legislation to address the gender pay gap. Right now in America, women earn roughly 82 cents for every dollar a man makes. The gap is even wider for women of color. Even when you account for educational attainment, Black and Latino women earn only 65 to 70% of what a white man makes with the same degree, whether it's a bachelor's degree or an advanced degree. Many women with advanced degrees actually make less than their male counterparts who don't have them. So, looking at the facts, women with the same jobs, same degrees, sometimes better degrees than their male colleagues are making less money. That is the very definition of gender discrimination, and it's holding back women in every industry and area of the country. The pandemic has only made matters worse. Faced with impossible choices between careers and childcare, women have fallen out of the workforce at an alarming rate. By one measure, the COVID-19 pandemic has set women's labor force participation back by more than 30 years, leading some economists to describe the 2020 year not as a recession, but as a she-cession. So there's a lot of work to do to not only recover from a devastating year for women in the workplace, but also establish an equal playing field where women are paid for what they deserve. Senate Democrats have put forward a bill that would make it much easier for women to petition for pay equity. It doesn't mandate that employers set wages at a certain level. It doesn't have the government reach into the private sector. It merely makes it easier for women to overcome pay